We begin in the US, where prominent Senator Lindsey Graham has died at the age of 71, following what his office calls a brief and sudden illness. Elected to the US Senate in 2002, the South Carolina politician was a key ally of US President Donald Trump, who has just paid his respects on his social media platform Truth Social, calling the senator one of the greatest people. Graham remained active until the very end. He had just returned from Kyiv, where he met with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday and was due to appear on US television this morning. France 24's Washington correspondent Fraser Jackson sent us this update.
Breaking news in the early hours of Sunday morning at 2 a.m. local time. Senator Lindsey Graham's office announced that the 71-year-old senator had died. In a statement, they said, on the evening of Saturday, July 11th, U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham passed away from a brief and sudden illness. Senator Graham's family appreciates prayers at this time and asks for privacy during this incredibly difficult period. Now, not much is known about how the senator passed away, but NBC has obtained police chatter that says an ambulance was called to Senator Graham's residence for a, quote, cardiac arrest. Now, there's also been photographs reviewed by NBC News, which has seen paramedics carrying a person on a stretcher from Lindsey Graham's home into an awaiting ambulance, and also police and fire trucks on that site as well. So not an official cause of death, but some news there being broken by NBC News. The senator, of course, has been a long-term fixture of U.S. politics. He's been in the Senate since 2003. He is a very staunch ally of Donald Trump, but had broken with him recently, especially on foreign policy issues such as the war in Iran and the war in Ukraine. He had just come back from a trip from Ukraine. On Friday, he had met with Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv and was due to appear on U.S. media at the time of his death, meant to appear on Sunday morning. But of course, this will be a loss for the Republicans on Capitol Hill. He was running for re-election again in November this year, so we'll see how his death affects the race there in South Carolina.